Eric Holder hears from the people of Ferguson face to face. So the president this week, after several meetings, has sent Attorney General Eric Holder to Ferguson to help bring peace and to hear the voices of the people. He went this past Wednesday, and the eyes of the world are sort of watching and seeing what happens in Ferguson. And on Thursday, he went, he talked to he had a large meeting at the St. Louis Community College. He met with young people who were affected by Ferguson. And the Attorney General even took some time to talk about how even in New Jersey, he was, racially profiled by police officers. And he said it very clearly. And listen, there's a lot of people who hate this Attorney General. I am not one of them. I appreciate him beyond measure. And here's why. Because he says, I'm the Attorney General, but I'm also a black man. And I know what it is to be a black man in America. Because indeed, America, we live in a society today, and Ferguson is just one example. What's happening in New York and the Eric Gardner case is another example. And Trayvon Martin is another example. And we can go on and on and on, and we can talk about different examples where people are racially profiled because they happen to be African American. Now, I've never shared this, but even myself, when I was growing up, we grew up in Weston, Florida, and I'm not criticizing the Weston Police Department, because here we go, people are going to say, Richard's criticizing the Broward County Sheriff Department, but let's be real and honest and have a real conversation about this, right? And I remember being pulled over for no reason. One officer, and this happened to my brother and happened to me on separate instances. To my brother, the police officer said to him, cars have been stolen. We want to see if this car belonged to you. And I got pulled over because they were saying, we're here and we're just doing routine safety stops. And I'm like, really? All these cars have turned and you pull my car over for a safety stop? Right? And not to mention that, just to add to that, what it is to be a black man, and you try everything in your life, or you try to avoid the police at all costs. Right? You drive at certain hours of night to avoid the police. Right? You don't drive on certain roads because you don't want to deal with the police at nighttime. There shows that there's a problem between the African American community and the police department. And I'm not speaking about this in absentia. I'm speaking about this in real life. It's happened to me. It's happened to my family members, where because I happen to be black and happen to be driving a decent vehicle, they feel it's okay to stop me. Called driving while black. And in this case, Mike Brown was shot while black, and he was murdered while black. And that is a problem, America. It's a serious, serious problem, and we've got to address it.